Good? We up? We live?
We are.
We're live.
Okay, sorry, now I'm texting somebody. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back, guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
I was mid-text, and when someone gives you the bubble, like I was given good bubble there, and when I didn't want to pull the bubble out.
I got you.
Because then people will be like, I just saw the bubble.
Right. And then they start wondering, like, well,
Yeah,
why
like
is he
what
not bubbling
happened?
anymore?
I was in the middle of getting bubble, and then there's no bubble.
Yep.
So I have a couple things. The first thing I did not want to do on the show because it just did not feel right. A Mississippi man has died after he was buried alive under hot asphalt. That's a bad way to go.
What?
Working or like gang related?
What authorities have? Oh, I didn't think like that.
Gang.
I mean, you'd think like
That's cartel type stuff.
Yeah.
In Mississippi?
A Mississippi man has died after he was buried alive under hot asphalt. The 41-year-old was working underneath a dump truck to fix a hydraulic line. And a tailgate suddenly opened. That sucks.
Oh, gosh.
I hate that. There were people in the area who witnessed the incident, but officer... That's a bad one.
Yeah, why?
The Jackson Police Department has ruled the death an accident.
It's an accident.
But you're right, that does seem like some torture. That's so bad, it feels like some torture type stuff that the cartel would do.
Yeah, like I feel like that's what we see in movies from the mob.
You said tailgate, and this has nothing close to what you just said. But
it's gonna be bad.
No. I was we were feeding corn. We were hunting one time, and we were feeding corn. Me and my sister, and we were sitting on the tailgate. You know, it's just like dropping corn along the road. And then my dad hit a bump, and we both, like, the tailgate broke. We both fell, like, exactly how we were sitting on the tailgate, but on the ground. And my dad kept going, and we were like, hey, stop. It was crazy, man.
And nobody was hurt.
Nah, we just landed on our butts. Exactly how we were sitting on the tailgate, we landed on the ground, on our butts. And we looked at each other like, whoa.
Whoa.
And my dad had no idea.
Oh.
No idea what?
That we fell.
Oh,
So
God,
he
you
kept
fell.
driving.
Right. Wow, physics, man.
Yeah, man, that's nuts.
I like that story better than the other one.
It's way better
The other
story.
one sucked.
Well, it was that time my grandpa was unloading watermelons from his tailgate, and his car went in reverse, and it ran over him, and he died. My grandpa, he got ran over by his own watermelon
that
truck.
sucks. Yeah, you told us that one.
I know. That's sort of like it was
that
it was
sucks.
ruled an accident, but
I'm sorry.
I don't like to relive that one over and over.
I know,
She
but
fits that in like every 3 months. Anytime.
no, I don't. And
We're
this
just-
is
I
very
know.
relatable to the dump truck, the cement guy. Like
I
you're
know.
doing something, like you're doing your job, and then all of a sudden
I just felt
you're
bad.
dead.
I
That's
feel like
very.
I've forgotten that story.
I know. And she keeps. And
I try to block it.
Me too.
I never knew him, y'all. My dad was only a month old, which is even
That's
more
so
sad. He
sad.
didn't
That's
have a
really
dad,
sad. Oh my god.
Worse.
which has probably led to a lot of his. Yeah.
Sharna Burgess, who's my partner on Dancing with the Stars, they're hoping that she goes back on the show for like some little Everybody 500th episode. If they don't, that's so they're doing her so dirty. The reason, listen, I don't know why Sharna's not on the show. I have my theory. It has nothing to do with her, but I have my predictions as to why she's not on the show. I guess it wouldn't be a prediction. I have my
Theory.
Suspicions?
Y'all would work except for mine. Predictions would be the only one that doesn't work, and that's the one I said.
We got you, though.
So yeah, but I hope they put her back on. Sharna Burgess, I'll read what the story says. From Reality TV, gave birth to her son and fiance, Brian Austin Green, and opted to sit out season 31. During the upcoming 500th episode of Dancing with the Stars, a press release, get ready for the dazzling return of some fan-favorite faces to the ballroom. Video posted on social media shows a red-haired dancer at rehearsal. Fans can't see the dancer's face, but it could be Sharna. I hope it's Sharna. I DM'd with Sharna the other day, but yeah, she just deserves to go back on the show. She deserves to be a dancer on that show again. She hasn't been on, and she hasn't set out every season because of having a baby. There's been more than one season. She very much deserves to be on that show. She hasn't been on since we won. She Seinfelded, but not on purpose. Went out on top.
Sharna's awesome.
But they chose not. Seinfeld chose not to come back. But yeah, that kind of sucks that she hasn't been able to be back on the show. Who's better at making up their minds, men or women? Researchers at Northwestern University found that men change their minds 2 to 3 times more often than women.
Really?
On the other hand, women take longer to make up their minds, but once they do, they stick to their decisions.
Okay.
Oh, have you ever been to dinner with my wife?
No, we have
What if we all
not.
said, yeah, dude?
Yeah, dude, last night.
Hey, trust us. Yeah.
I mean, she decides what she
We
wants.
give him the answer he was not expecting, and well, it's funny you ask. We've been wondering how to tell you this, but
Why would you ask that
the
question?
situation has presented itself.
I mean, she picks what she's going to eat. The waiter comes and she's like, "Oh, never mind. I changed my mind. Can you come back?" And then she changes it 3 more times before she orders. It's like, goodness. Just pick a meal.
Yeah, my wife sticks to her decision, but takes a long time to make it. She will also, if like let's say she's going to buy a book, and the book's $5, she's going to go to 19 websites to try to find one for $4.98.
That's awesome.
And
I like that.
My wife does it too.
for
And
big,
he's like,
for big
"That's
things,
hot."
that's fine. But it's sometimes I'm like, man, I don't go to a second site. I just like, there it is.
She's looking for that deal, man.
I hear you. It's not even about a deal to me. It's about I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
It's like trying on clothes. I hate trying on clothes. I know what size I am.
But clothes are made differently.
Yeah.
But I know what size I am, and if I get home and they're a little big, no problem. I can wear them. If they're a little small, no problem. I'll lose a couple pounds.
Stop.
That's literally how I feel
or you could
about
just
it.
return it.
Yes.
I don't take stuff back.
Oh, gosh.
I'll instead of take stuff back.
This is why Caitlin has to look for the deals.
I'll give it away. I'll give it to people that wear similar size stuff. Mike, Eddie,
That's true.
like new stuff. I'll just be like, take it. You can have it.
I like that.
So if we're in a store and my wife's the only person that will get me to try stuff on because she'll be like, try it. You know jeans fit different. And I'm like, I'm sure they fit. They're 31 or they're 32. Anyways, I'm for sure. You know they fit different. Put them on. I'm going to walk in, they're going to fit, and then they don't fit fine. And sometimes I try to fake like they fit fine, which means then I'm going to have to buy them even though I know they don't fit, so I've got myself into a pickle. But I don't do that. But once I get them on, I won't buy it. But it's so annoying. Trying on clothes. But I don't really buy anything online because I can wear small stuff. Medium's my size. I can wear small stuff. For sure I can wear large stuff. Because if you're small, you can wear large. But if you're large, you can't always wear small.
Correct.
Follow my logic here. If I'm buying stuff straight online, I always buy it a little big because I'm not returning it. So I'm going to make sure it fits, even if it fits a little big.
Do you ever go get things altered?
For award shows.
Okay.
And if for like television, and if there is that, and then it's like a pair of pants or something that I bought like an idiot, I'll have them do those too. But I never get stuff altered for the sake of it.
When you have like a suit, you can just take it to them and be like, "Hey, I gained about like 20 pounds. Can you
They
make
can
that
take
bigger?"
it. They
No,
can
you gotta
sometimes
put it
take it
on.
out.
You got to put it on.
What do you mean?
You put the suit on, and then they
Yeah, he know.
They
I think
measure
he
But they
knows
can make
that.
it bigger. I thought they could only make it smaller.
there's a
Yeah.
certain amount of fabric in it, but after a certain amount of fabric in it, they cannot make it any more.
Right.
Wow.
They'd have to add fabric, but
Interesting.
Because there's like
Who knew?
I do now because I got super skinny at one point when I was doing Dance with the Stars. Gained a bunch of weight when I was on that medicine. Now I'm kind of back to normal-ish. I'm pretty good. I think I lost 25 pounds, which is pretty good. And so there have been pants where she's like, I can't do anymore. But there's no more because on the back there's like a
there's nothing more to
strap.
let out.
They can't let anything out. And I'm like, oh, I'm sad.
Yeah.
But you can add they make these things for
patch?
your buttons where it's like a little, like a rubber band, or you could just use a rubber band and you attach it and then buckle it and it'll widen.
I'm on a red carpet with a rubber band. I don't even get that. I just put a rubber band on there.
They do have these pants.
I'm just
I've seen
saying,
with
it's a
button,
trick.
where the button is like on a rubber band and it's like, and it stretches. So
Yeah.
dude, if you gain like 30 pounds, you can wear those pants.
I believe it's a pregnancy pants.
Same kind of deal.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of pants that are stretchy now, like even like slack khaki type pants that they make now with just
Elastic.
some give in them. Yeah, I like those.
You know what's cool too is that like they make golf pants really nice now that you can wear golf pants like with a suit and no one will ever notice.
Not with a suit, but you can wear them with like a nice shirt.
Like I might have to do that at the CMAs.
What do you mean you might?
Nobody's
Why?
gonna care. Like,
Right, no one's gonna know.
No one's gonna judge you. But
What-
but there's a different. I wear golf pants with, but you can't a suit. It's not unless it's a whole different color jacket and you're doing like the way mismatched jacket type thing.
Yeah. They're just black pants and like they look really nice. They look like any kind of nice pants that I could buy at like the mall.
Not exactly true, but okay. I don't
Other
care.
than the Puma sign, I might have to hide that.
That's funny. Yeah. But yes,
that's cool
I
to
will
me.
wear golf pants as dress pants a lot of times.
And no one ever knows.
No, but I would not wear them with a suit because you can tell.
Okay.
Just the fabric's different.
Okay.
But again, it's not something you're going to care about.
And how quickly can they alter
I mean, everywhere's different, Eddie. What are these questions?
never
like
done
some
it.
people can
I've-
do a fast turnaround, and some people it'll be a week.
Guys, I've never altered anything in my life.
There have been a couple times where I'll get a call and it's like, hey, can you do this? It's in 2 days. And so I have a couple people that have altered clothes for me. One, the emergency person does like stage clothes for like a college. And so they can go quick. But even then, at the fastest, it's next day.
And you'll pay more.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. But it's the fastest. Usually it's 3 or 4 days with the lady that normally. But I don't guess I've altered very often, unless it's for television. Actually, never unless it's for television, because I just don't care. Like I just
Right.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
wear pants, wear golf pants, dude.
I'm going to do it. I'm telling you, CMAs.
Wear golf pants.
No one will ever know.
No one will care. It's not they won't know, but no one will care.
Some golfer will be like, wait a second, I have those pants.
Studies have found that people who watch more television are unhappier than people who watch less television.
Oh.
I would just think though that's a thing where like
What are you watching?
happier people are actually doing stuff, activities. They're outside. They're with their family. They have people. Because mostly if you're watching TV, for the most part, you're by yourself, or there's an appointment. Like my wife and I have an appointment. We watch like 4 nights a week. We'll watch a show at least. But for the most part, if we're watching shows 4 or 5 hours, we're probably stir crazy and pretty unhappy.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't think I'm more happy. Like my brother, he lives alone, he doesn't have a family or anything. So he's normally unhappy because he just kind of sits alone all the time and thinks about things. Me, like I'm just busy. Like we just have like a bunch of stuff to do. We take kids to practices. We have dinner. By the time the day's over, we're like.
But if you were to pause, and
I
would
think
you
I
be
would be
like,
just like him.
oh wow,
Right. I just think that I'm so distracted that I am not sad.
So it hides your
But
unhappiness.
right now you're saying that's
you're
you
so
saying.
busy that you don't have time to be unhappy, or you're unhappy.
I feel like
but you
if I
don't-
was bored, I'd probably be like just a little less
I know
happy.
some very unhappy, busy people. Mm-hmm. So I don't think
Really?
that it's just a distraction. Yeah, because sometimes you actually hate everything you're doing, or you hate the people you're doing it with,
Yeah, but
or,
you just
or
have
you
to
hate
do it though.
or you hate your job. It doesn't matter. You can hate your job and it suck, and you're still busy.
Yeah.
I don't because you don't hate your job,
No. I love my family.
right?
Yeah.
But then there can be parts of it that are annoying, but that doesn't mean you'd be unhappy. So I think
But as long as we've been at our jobs, like sometimes like there's seasons of.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many variables that impact our happiness. So many,
the weather.
if you have a
Sometimes,
bunch
yeah.
of time to watch a lot of TV shows, you probably are pretty unhappy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch a lot of TV. I've been trying to watch Chimp Crazy, man. I can't get to it.
Yeah, but I don't think
Like
that means
last night, I was like, we're going to do it. Fell asleep.
So
No.
the plan was to watch Chimp Crazy and no election coverage.
One episode. Oh, yeah. No election.
The kids didn't care. They
No.
didn't want-
One of my sons did. He wanted it. I gave him the whole description, everything that you talked about, Electoral
oh,
College.
you don't. I mean,
I did.
Can you imagine Eddie giving that lecture to his son? No way he got it right.
I think I did because I Googled it just to make sure.
boom. You don't even need. Yeah.
But
You're
no,
like-
it helped. Dude, your tutorial helped a
Yeah.
lot.
I'm surprised that their school doesn't, or do they just not listen?
Well,
if a
Bobby,
teacher's saying
we
it?
all learned it in school.
Yeah, but they're in school now. There's a difference. There's a lot of stuff we learned in school that we don't remember now.
Yeah,
'cause we're
it's been a
20
long
years
time.
away
I
from
feel
it.
like you remember it all. So.
No way we talked about Electoral College in school. I don't
Yes,
remember
we
that.
did, Eddie.
I don't remember any of that.
Yes,
You for sure learned.
100%.
They didn't invent it in the last 20 years.
It's almost like that term just was made up this year because I'd never heard it before.
Eddie's like, I never learned the periodic table ever.
No, I know that.
Hold on.
Don't be
You
silly.
had never heard of it until this year?
Electoral College?
Stop.
Man,
Eddie.
you are stupid.
You had it,
No.
just didn't stick.
Well, hey guys, he's busy. You know, he's been busy.
No, I'm serious. I'd never heard that before. And then this time you were explaining it to him, like, oh, tell me. When I asked what it was, I legitimately didn't know what it was. Never heard of it.
What?
I worked with
I
someone
would
who
bet
said he
that
was a
you-
delegate.
But I would bet you've heard of it. It just didn't stay. It just didn't stay
For
because
sure.
it probably wasn't a priority for
Or
your
maybe
mind
I
to
just
remember it.
assumed they were talking about college.
Yeah, but like we've talked about it
Interesting.
on this show.
Like, where are you going to school? I'm going to Electoral College.
Correct.
Wow, what are you
Cool,
studying?
man.
Electorals.
Oh,
You
boy.
gonna be a fraternity? What are you doing out there?
I'm just trying to get my associates, and then.
Is it, yeah, 4-year degree or
All right.
Oh, no.
A couple other things. Lunchbox thinks Morgan's a poser. Do you want to elaborate or no?
or
I
what?
don't.
It's not you.
I didn't say anything about Morgan being a poser.
Okay, let me look at my note here because I wrote somebody being a poser. Hold on.
So, I would think you would be the one, though.
Hold
Say
on.
that.
Oh, you want to spill the tea? But it doesn't say secret. It does say you said Morgan's a poser
No, I didn't say
about
that.
her eating a Chick-fil-A.
No, I mean, I didn't say
It doesn't say the voice changer's on here. So if you did a voice changer, that's on them for not putting it as a note.
Oh, did you bust
Oh,
him?
is he just trying to say he didn't say it?
I did not.
Yes, because the note said anonymous
No,
spill
it doesn't.
the tea.
It
Okay.
doesn't. It just says spill the tea. It doesn't say anything about anonymous.
bless.
It says nothing
Go ahead,
anonymous.
Ray, hit it.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's gonna be the
It
voice.
says anonymous audio spill the tea.
I thought I was going crazy. Mike, will you tell me if it says anonymous? Because
Let me make sure when he sent.
Yeah, it says anonymous audio.
all I have here is I have a note about Lunchbox. Spill the tea. Morgan's a poser.
Spill the tea is different than anonymous.
Absolutely.
Or voice changer or whatever.
At some
It says spill the tea. Morgan is a poser. Anonymous tea audio. I mean, it's
in the back end.
You should probably put
in
anonymous
parentheses at the
first.
end.
Is it? Yeah.
You should put it first.
huge.
Put it first.
Yeah. Well, let's act like we don't know he did it. And let's see,
Man.
hey,
Let's
let's
see
see.
what
If,
email tells me.
let's see if we can figure out who it is. All
Go.
right, go ahead.
Morgan is a poser vegetarian. She's a liar. The building brought us breakfast, and Morgan had to have a biscuit. Only problem is, it had chicken crumbs and chicken juice on the biscuit. Scuba was a witness. If she was a true vegetarian, she would
That's
have
not
said
Lunchbox.
no to the biscuit. She felt like she had to lie to us for so many years.
Who is
Wait,
that?
That's
this
not
is
Lunchbox.
like
Not
this doesn't
Lunchbox.
just make it like high pitched. That is like some feminine
Well, it's like
voice changer.
it's either AI. It's him doing a. That's not Lunchbox.
Do we have the original audio before the change?
See, do you see what I'm saying? Like, that was
Who
so
did
good.
you get to do
because
that?
It
That
wasn't
had to have
even,
been somebody else doing it for him.
Lunchbox, do it how you recorded it.
No, I didn't record
Morgan
it. That's the whole
is
point.
such a poser.
That was the whole point.
But if you don't
Valley
do
Girl.
it, you can get anybody to say anything. By the way, that's my bad because it doesn't say anything about it being a voice.
I understand. But yes, Morgan did. Chick-fil-A, when they brought it, the building brought us, Morgan picked off the chicken. There were still crumbs on there and chicken juice on the meat, on the biscuit. She ate it. So she ain't a real vegetarian.
That's
She's not
not
worried.
true.
What do you mean? So
She
you can have,
probably what's on. It's not chicken juice. It's oil. First of all, and she eats oil, and then whatever the crumbs are, that's breading.
okay.
Like
if that's how
the
you justify
batter.
it, I'm just saying.
not justifying anything. It
If
seems
you're a real
weird.
vegetarian, you
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
touch
how
it.
you justify it.
Yeah.
Real vegetarians are like, oh, did chicken or meat touch that grill? I can't eat it.
When have you ever even heard me say that? Also, I eat in restaurants all the time. That isn't really an option unless I eat at vegan restaurants entirely.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
probably chicken juice everywhere, man.
Like,
Poser!
Lunchbox, it's like
No.
cross contamination.
I would be a poser if I was eating the chicken, but I didn't eat the chicken.
Seriously, how'd you record that, Lunchbox?
I know it wasn't him. I know who it was.
Who was it?
It wasn't.
I
Him.
have a guess.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to.
It wasn't Lunchbox.
It wasn't Lunchbox.
Morgan's a poser.
I feel like he had one of the girls
a
that
girl.
work here.
She doesn't
do
work
it.
here. She doesn't work here.
Oh, you think
Wait.
it was his wife?
Is his
No.
wife?
No.
well, why?
Who's he hang? Who else?
I don't. I'm not revealing his secret.
Thank you.
That's up to him to reveal. I already, like, accidentally put him out there because he wanted to be anonymous.
We would have never, ever guessed that was Lunchbox.
Well, that's probably why.
Exactly, that's the whole point.
But,
That was
here's
the whole
thing: we
point.
can't get other people to do our anonymouses.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's so? Why would you do that? Like, why is it so important to hide your identity with this?
Because it's anonymous. That's
Also-
the whole point.
I would like to point out that I would have figured it out regardless of the voice because he, as we were sitting there, he was like, "You're such a poser. Why are you doing this?" So if he came in with that same language, I would have known it was him.
Okay.
But did you eat the biscuit after the chicken had been all up in it?
Yes, but it wasn't.
Just checking.
There was no chicken
Nah,
on
rest
it.
my case, you guys.
And I actually even took off a lot of the crumbs.
A lot of them, not all of them.
but the crumbs
Do
are
you
breading.
do you appoint official vegetarians?
Apparently, he does.
Do you, do you appoint official vegetarians? And
I mean, I
unofficial?
call them out when they act like it, and they act like, "Oh, I'm a vegetarian." Trying
Oh,
to be
I know
cool.
who it was. Sorry,
Take. You can take a guess because you haven't
the
been
other
told.
Morgan.
No.
You don't think so?
I know who it is, so no.
How do you know?
Because I can tell. I can hear that and slow it down in my brain. And
Or it's Scuba because he's laughing really hard.
No, there's no way that's Scuba.
Can we hear it again?
Scuba does have an interesting.
you're not going to
dialect.
get it. You know the person,
But you're not
but
going
you're
to get
not
it.
going to get it, and I'm not going to tell you. And it also doesn't matter because you don't know them well enough that it's like, oh wow, what a difference.
Wait, let me hear it one more time.
Here-
Just a little bit.
Okay,
Morgan is a
I
poser
know who it is.
vegetarian.
take a shot.
Is it Ricky?
Huh?
No.
Ricky.
Okay, sorry guys. What a stupid.
Well, you yelled. You know what it is.
I thought I felt it was a Kathy.
It's not a girl.
It's
It's not a girl.
Okay, first
you
of all,
think it's
I'd like
someone
to.
that
I'd like to
works with
suggest
Ricky?
something. Can I please suggest something just for my sanity on this show?
Yeah.
We have to stop being so declarative that we absolutely know something when we really don't.
I know who it is. I know who that is.
hold on.
I like
did
that.
think
Though.
I
That's the
knew.
fun part. Is you
This
think
isn't
you
even
know.
real.
No, because then I trust you, and then we go down, and then all of a sudden we're like,
I
wrong.
heard it. I heard what I heard.
So you could be like, hey, I think I know who it is. That would be much easier for me long term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I know who it is.
You
can do
don't.
that.
So just if you do think that if you do know, I'll give you $20. But if you don't know, you give me 10.
Never mind. I'm
Hey,
out.
I probably don't know.
If you know,
I
Probably
think
don't
I
know.
could know.
no.
But that's
I
that's
think
a
I
good
could
way
know.
to say it, though. I think I could
that's
know.
much fair. It just makes my life
So you just
easier.
don't like it when we're like,
it makes
oh,
my life easier because then I believe you, and then we go forth, and then I look at my DMs, and there's 100 different people going, "That's not right," and I've even stopped doing that.
But that is my truth. Is I know it, and then it's
your
like,
truth is not the
But
truth.
I mean, it's the truth in my mind, so I
truth.
can't really.
Like I've
Stop
had to do a
myself.
better job of that. So, Morgan, you think you could know it?
Is it Ray?
no.
No. But thank you for not saying you knew.
Yeah. See, I said I think
Eddie?
I could know.
I think I know who it is. I think I know it, but I don't know that I know it.
Great. Would you like to take a guess?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Zach.
No.
I was going to say that because
Zach,
that's
our engineer.
No, another Zach in the building.
no.
Oh.
Oh, am I right?
This is like 21 questions. Is it somebody that's in our
It doesn't
sphere?
matter.
It doesn't
You
matter.
guys-
I'll tell you what, I'll give
but
you- I'll
who's
get-
funny.
But why are you
21
like?
questions.
There's an obvious girl that Lunchbox would be.
I didn't say
Hanging
it was
out with.
I never said. See.
You said a girl hanging
You
out
guys
with.
are assigning
no, I
things.
did
At
not.
night.
Yeah, you said.
I did not. That's not what I said.
That's not what he
I
said.
said.
That's not what he said.
And I never said there was a girl Lunchbox was hanging out with
At night.
You didn't.
alone.
Without his
But if I
wife.
was,
Have
who
y'all
cares?
ever had dinner with my wife?
It's true.
Gosh, who is that?
So
Man, let's just move on,
if
man.
you
Yeah.
want to do one question
Gosh.
each, I'll give
I
it to you.
don't really care
You
anymore.
did- okay.
Honestly,
30 seconds ago, you're dialed in.
because I thought I knew.
No.
And
you
then I
knew
got
You knew.
scolded.
You knew. You knew.
I knew.
Okay.
So am I a poser or?
No,
Yeah.
You were eating crumbs.
like you,
Everybody got screwed on this one.
Yeah,
Lunchbox got
everybody
screwed. Lunchbox got screwed because my note wasn't right. Morgan got screwed because she's not really a poser, and she then gets called a fake vegetarian. And then
listeners are screwed because we're not going to know who it is.
the listeners,
The listeners are screwed for listening to this.
That's a good point.
the
Amy.
listeners probably I would say most of them listening to this specifically will not know who it is,
Right. So it's like what?
but a few would.
Oh,
What?
We'll leave-
interesting.
leave that
And
nugget.
it's someone that Lunchbox hangs out with.
We'll leave that nugget. I never said that.
you kind of did, Bobby.
No,
Oh my
I
God,
didn't.
He never said I hung out with
I
this
never
person.
did.
He never said that.
Do we know your neighbor?
Yes.
What?
Is it a neighbor of yours?
No, I have another guess though.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever had dinner with her?
I have no idea what you're asking me.
I'm not asking that.
Facebook chat?
Okay.
I know who it is.
Can I guess one more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Kevin?
No.
Kevin?
Kevin could do that voice.
No,
I
he
could see
couldn't.
that. Yeah.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Well, then never mind.
I was told by Scuba Steve I can't play any of this song, and I get it because we don't want to go to podcast jail. But I woke up this morning, and I was listening to the Zach Bryan diss song.
Chicken finger fried song about his ex-girlfriend. No. Okay, never mind.
Say you think.
No,
that
what do
you
you
know.
what do you think? What are you asking? I don't know what you're asking.
Nothing. I want to be confident.
There
when
was
I-
something
No,
about
no,
a chicken
I literally
fried.
don't know what you're asking me.
His girlfriend. What was her name?
But what-
Chicken finger.
Sabrina
Brianna?
Chicken,
No.
Brianna
Chicken fried.
Chicken
But
fried.
what are you asking?
Oh, was it a song about their breakup?
So
Ish.
the song is by the other two guys on the BFF podcast, which is Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards. And it's called Little Man. Little Man, right? Little Man, Small Man, Smallest Man. Yeah, dude, it's so good. And they're going hard at Zach Bryan by having STDs. And,
Oh, so it's a diss to him.
yeah.
Well, let's play it.
Can't.
Read the words.
I didn't print the lyrics out. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay.
But the song's really good. I mean, the song's catchy as crap.
Really?
Yeah.
Like melodically, it's good.
Yep, and they're like rapping, and it's a whole thing, and they go hard on him.
How do they know what his STDs
Well,
are?
her.
Well, she's on their podcast like their best
know.
friend, and I'm sure that she told them. I don't think they just make that up. Then you go to jail for that crap.
Oh, but if it's true,
Or
you don't go
lose
to jail.
money. Truth always wins,
That's a good rule.
and I think. Well, I didn't make it.
No, like even in my marriage, that's what my wife says. Truth always wins.
I know I didn't make the rule, But any type of slander or if it's the truth, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
That's what we should always
Like,
say. I
okay.
think that I know.
I know
Yes.
what you're saying.
I think there's also been some story, like a girl came out on on the social media and said that Zach Bryan, this is me thinking, had given her something. I think that was the thing. Mike, is this the lyric I have?
I heard that.
There's some of it.
Okay. You say you remember everything. I guess not, because you forgot about your wedding ring. This ain't a subtweet. I ain't coming subliminal. You're great at being country without a second syllable. Meaning the tree part for you guys that won't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Oh,
Thank you.
My gosh.
My fist plus your face. Simple addition. The way you did her wrong. What?
Wait,
Can you explain that one?
Country. 2 syllables. What's the first syllable?
Yes, see?
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
That
That
one
is.
clicked.
Hey, y'all.
I'll walk it slow for you guys.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
that's clever.
Right?
going.
It
Yeah,
is. It is. My mind would have never gone there.
Keep going.
That's that's the whole point.
That's the whole
cool,
point.
man.
Go.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
But you're from okay, well, okay if you say so. Kind of ironic, because soon you're getting this KO. Looking for pink skies, but now you're seeing stars. There's something in the orange, and it's you behind these bars. Then he calls them a B word. I'm trying to find the lyrics about the STDs.
Is it like a rap song? Or
And
is
for
it-
sure is. And they're
Okay.
in Portnoy and Josh are in like cop uniforms.
What does
It's
KO mean?
knockout.
Okay, thank you.
Let me try one more time for some lyrics, because it just came out this morning, and I was watching it and I was laughing, and I was like, "This is way better of a song than I thought it should be." Meaning, I thought it'd be just like a funny bit. There's one that says, "Itty bitty Zach," sh word. I'll say stiddy instead of the bad word. Itty bitty Zach, stiddy tats, ugly in the face, but there's no cure for that. How lucky is Bree to be free of ZB and his STDs.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, she's lucky, huh?
Dang.
I
God.
guess.
It's a funny video. You should watch it.
Video has been
I'm
pulled
about
off
to watch it.
YouTube.
Well, it's on X.
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
X.
Oh, there you go.
It's probably on their own account where they put it up. I don't even call it X, call it Twitter. I only say that because Morgan said that in front of me.
At some point, we gotta.
Sorry,
everybody's
I had
got to
to.
agree with a name on a name, though. Like at some point.
It's either Twitter or X.
Well,
yeah, but we
No,
gotta.
I
like,
mean, but we all know. You say
No, it's just Twitter.
say what
If
you
there
say.
has to be something agreed to, then it has to be X, because that's literally what it's called.
then we should just call it X.
It just feels stupid to do so.
I understand, but like,
It feels dirty.
it's just always hard. Like Twitter
But
or
it's
X.
so generic is the problem for me. It's not even that it's dirty. It's just like X. X is such a generic letter term. What are you watching it? Are you listening to it in your ear?
Yeah,
It's
I have my other one
it's
on.
so good and funny.
And it's a full-blown music video
I think when
that they did for it too.
I think when my dogs got out.
That's
I
cool
gotta
to
go.
have that kind of
Wait,
support.
I gotta go. I got one of my dogs got out, so we'll shut it down.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Dang it.